This is Discovering Your Inner Light, episode 4, with the handler and Nyrell Moore. So Nyrell, it is very exciting to meet another man of God, right? A man that knows God within, the spirit that you have, and the energy that you plan, that you're going to utilize, and to get done and accomplish your goals, right? And I know you have serious political goals, but
Yes.
but what do you have any other purposeful goals from God?
Well, my goal is to make sure that the next generation, they are protected. I coach as well.
Oh, nice.
I coach for the Seahawks of West Haven.
That's great.
But I want to make sure that they are the men that they need to be also. So it's not only protecting them and making sure that they have somebody who can hold that veil over them of protection from the darkness that's without. But I also am trying to show them who they need to be personally. So I know that a lot of these young boys and young men in the world, they don't have father figures in their lives. And I want to be somebody who can be, I don't have any children, but I want to be somebody who they can look up to. Somebody who they can see making a difference at a young age, and seeing that they can do this stuff. They don't have to wait when they're 50 and 60 and 70 to start really making a change. They can start waking up at a younger age and start doing it now, because the time is now, and nobody's going to wait for you. Somebody else is going to do it if you don't do it. So why not you and your people do it, or my community do it, so we can be that light that shows everybody else what we can do.
You know, and we have so much power inside of us. Right now, I want to dive a little deeper into my journey, because I wrote a book called Discovering Inner Light, and it's, you know, how to grow the connection to God, how to grow the God within you. Now, the experience and the journey is whew. Let me tell you something. Once God has learned He can train you, oh boy, you are going to get trained in a way you have never imagined, right? And you will go through trials and tribulations, and that's the thing is, you know, there's so much of what I've done and said and have written that has gone right back to the Bible, right? And right back to the book. But here's the thing is, the book is very old. The Spirit is real time. And God is inside you and everywhere.
Yes.
So you may need to maybe vet some of your stuff in the book, or you may need to, utilize the book as an aid to get you there. But my goal is to get you there as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Because I want you to use your spirit, and I want you to learn. Because here's the thing is, you know, you can't expect that Spirit's going to say exactly what you need. When I woke up, man, I didn't know what I was doing. I was like a child.
Yeah.
But that's a key point, is God said, come to me as a child. That would be your inner child. You have to be playful, forgiving, because, well, guess what? You know, you're a child,
Yeah.
right? And children are very forgiving. But children, well, you know, they need to learn. You know, and there's nobody better to teach a child, well, than God.
Yes.
And well, I'm talking about utilizing your spirit as the God within that's connected to everything, to do that training. And if you may not agree with everything, but if you commit to it 100%, then you will see the hand of God in every aspect of your life.
And I think that people need to get back to connecting the Bible or the scripture that they read to things like meditation, aligning the kundalini, aligning their chakras, using the right chakras to get the best out of you, instead of using your root chakra all the time. Because a lot of us are using our root third chakra a lot of the times, and that is the bestial chakra energy that resides within us. If we can learn how to utilize that and tap into that, and we can unlock things that we have never seen, and especially as men. but we don't have these conversations because we are unaware of what's going on, or that veil of society, because his spirituality, the deeper you go, people like to look at it as witchcraft in a sense. But I wouldn't say witchcraft. I would say it's more getting back to nature. And that's what things like Big Pharma, they've turned us away from nature. The government,
Big time.
yeah, and the government turned us away from nature. So when we see things that are more natural and more spiritual, we have a declination to it, because we want to turn away from things that we don't know. But these unknowings is what actually truly unlocks. And that's what we need to start unlocking more, because our brains are turned off. And completely. And people think everything they're doing, whether they can be a PhD, they can be a doctor doing all of these surgeries and to be the top neuroscientist in the country. But if they don't have that connection to God mentally, what they're doing is not truly unlocked.
No,
and they can be a PhD, again, being the best surgeon in the world, but if they unlock their spirituality and put two and two together, they probably be creating synthetic body parts out of human flesh.
I'm serious. When it's a training, you can be a very skilled individual.
Yes.
And have no connection with the spirit.
Exactly.
Because and everything is on your own merit. But it's that process. And that's why I always say trust and believe. You have to trust and believe in what the Spirit is telling you, and you have to commit to that 100%, because in time you're going to get so trained that you are going to have that blend of your merit and God's merit. It's going to become one.
Exactly.
It's going to be like, okay, well, God, I got this. Oh, I forgot I didn't have that. Oh, you got it. I mean, and you're going to have fun with God and your Father, your Creator, because, well, He's real, and He's really inside you, right? And you and everyone else out there, right?
And everything within. So everything that is natural living, or everything around us, is created by God.